Folks, we got a review today on a surface cleaner. If you've never used these before with a pressure washer and you have to clean a driveway or a deck or a porch or something like that, these are an incredible time saver. Once I started using one of these years ago, wow, I mean, what a difference. And over the years, I've upgraded to different models. This company here called MEKOH, they contacted me. They said, hey, we've seen some of your other videos. Would you be interested in taking a look at some of our new products and testing them out? And I said, sure, be happy to. And so this particular model here that we have is an 18-inch surface cleaner. So let's go ahead and look inside the box and see what we get. Folks, so here inside the box, we have our main unit, which seems to be a pretty sturdy unit. It's got a kind of a carrying handle there. Also, too, we'll get it out of the box in a second, but the caster wheels look pretty stout. One thing with surface cleaners that I would highly recommend is some of the smaller, cheaper models. They don't have caster wheels, and they work okay, but they're just, I don't know, they're kind of hard to move around. So having one of these on caster wheels, that's a big plus. So inside the box, it looks like they give you a spray bottle, like if you're gonna, I imagine, you know, use it for spraying a chemical or something on concrete or whatever. And then we have kind of a parts list here of different parts. We have some assembly here. So far, dealing with MEKOH's stuff, I found their instructions have been pretty good and all that. You know, everything on them pretty straightforward, good to understand and all that. And then we have an extension one here, it looks like. And starting to see our main unit here, and then we have some instructions, it looks like. And it looks like they threw in a couple of spare O-rings, and also too some pressure washer nozzle attachments as well. Usually when you use one of these, folks, one of the things I find with them is after you've gone through and you've done your kind of your surface cleaning, it's always a good idea to come back through with just a regular pressure washer wand and just kind of essentially hose off the excess. So let's get this out of the box, take a closer look. Folks, here's our main unit here. Everything looks really good, pretty decent quality. Here on the side, you can see it's got some bristles there to kind of protect from debris coming out. Take a look at these caster wheels. They seem pretty solid and durable. You know, looks like those will hold up for a long, long time. And then let's flip it over, look on the underside here. And here is our where all the action happens. And yeah, I mean, this thing seems pretty stout, pretty durable there. And yeah, looks really good. The other thing too that they add in here, which is real nice, I don't really see a lot of manufacturers doing this, but you know, you would probably never need them, but they have spare nozzles here in case for some reason you would damage one or something like that. And also too, they even have like a little needle tool in here. Even include a little needle tool here in case you need to kind of clean out the nozzles. And then of course, as we mentioned before, there's some spare O-rings in here. And then also too, some pressure washer nozzles of all types. So that's really nice that they threw those in. So you can always use extra ones of those. So anyways, yeah, everything looks real sturdy, real nice. So I'm sure you guys want to see it now and get it out into action. So we've got a project to accomplish with this. Folks, we've got our MEKOH surface cleaner here all hooked up. And you can see the surface here, it's got basically about a year of dirt and kind of grime on it and all that. The other thing is we're not going to be using any concrete cleaner when we do this, just straight up water, because we're right next to one of my ponds. So we're not going to put any sort of cleaner down, just going to use straight up water, and whatever the water gets, the water gets. But I'll show you. This is the whole area that we're going to clean, and you can definitely see there's a fair bit of dirt on here. So hopefully we can get it looking a lot better. Wow. That's going really good. All right, well, the sun's getting ready to set, so we'll come back tomorrow and we'll hit it with another 30 gallons here on this other side. We'll finish that up and then we'll look at our finished product at the end. So we shut down operations last night because the sun was starting to go down, but you can see the difference here. Now the shadows from the sun are kind of messing up the light a little bit, but very nice and clean here. There's a few spots I could still touch up, but yeah, you can see the difference right here. Mega difference that we have to finish up. So let's go ahead and get this done. So folks, here we are. Everything is all nice and clean now. Incredible the amount of dirt that I got up. Pretty wild. So just looking so much better, so much nicer. Even put it on top of the table there a little bit. You have to kind of watch the edge there, but just to kind of clean that up some too. But yeah, everything is looking nice. Let's wrap this up. All right, folks, so in the end, super happy with this. A couple things that I found that made this work really well. One of which is actually underneath. And with a lot of surface cleaners, I've kind of seen this before, where they basically kind of sit, the little spinner thing here sits real low to the ground. And I think with this, the good thing about this is that it actually sits up a little bit higher, and the fan can fan from the spray can work a little bit better, and you have a little more room for a bit of agitation, and that just seems to work pretty well. So it just gets the job done, really. Then the other thing too, I think that is a big plus with this is the caster wheels here. They're kind of a hard, but a little bit kind of flexible rubber, and the thing with it is that it rolls around real easy. So it's not a chore to move around. And that is one thing with a lot of these surface cleaners, especially a lot of the less expensive ones that don't even have wheels. You can make them work, and they kind of work. That's what I started out with years ago. But having it up on rollers like this just makes a huge difference. And this one here just happens to kind of just smoothly kind of move around. You really don't have to put much effort into it. So in the end, it cleaned real well. Everything on it seems like it's quality, where it's going to last a bit. There were some spare parts with it and stuff too, in case there's any issues that, one would run into. So overall, I'm very happy with it, and gets the job done. I look forward to using it for, more jobs in the future. So anyways, folks, definitely check this out. I think it's worth taking a look at. And also too, I like the 18 inches here too. Nice, big, and wide, and really helps get the job done quickly. Have a good one.